Hey everyone, I am doing a real-time plan with me this week because I know that the coming week I'll have a lot to do, so I don't know how I'll get to a voiceover. But if you're returning to my channel, thank you for coming back and watching another video. If you're new here, my name is Tori, and I am doing a weekly plan with me for the week of, let's see, the 3rd through, I don't know why I'm doing it this way. Sounds the 3rd through the 9th of April. But yeah, so I am waiting to finish up this week. I have a couple of things to check off, but this is how last week's spread turned out, and I'm ready for something different. So I just have a note here on this little, she kind of looks like a little Russian doll to me, but just a note that says I need to change my contacts because I wear monthly contacts. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I kind of want to do something different this week, and it may not translate for everybody, but I've had these Inuyasha die cuts for like a hot second, and I kind of want to pull the green from a couple of the characters to use in my spreads, just because they've been sitting in this sticker collection for a while without getting used, so I'm gonna pull the ones that have some green in them and kind of select the ones that I want from there. Obviously that rules out a lot of Inuyasha himself, but that's okay. A lot of Kagome though. And if you've never heard of Inuyasha, it's a great anime and manga, and it centers around Inuyasha and Kagome and Kikyo and yada. Basically, the premise of the story is that Inuyasha is a half dog demon, half human, and he is trapped by a priestess named Kikyo, and then Kikyo's reincarnation, actually, in the form of Kagome, comes back and accidentally sets him free, and that's how the story starts. And you have a lot of different other characters, but I'm just gonna go with, let's see, I think I'm gonna do like a Kikyo and Kagome spread. This is obviously a chibi version of Kikyo, but these are like, this is Kagome, and the whole premise is that like Kagome falls through a well because her family keeps a Japanese shrine, and she falls through an old well at the shrine, and that's how she's transported to Inuyasha's time, and that's how she ends up accidentally letting him loose, because she's trying to run away from a demon and ends up freeing him in the process. So there's a little backstory about Inuyasha. I love it. And the spin-off show, the spin-off show is called Princess Yashahime, and it follows the two main characters are like actually Inuyasha's nieces, but I won't spoil anything too much. Not that anybody would really care, because I feel like this is a very specific interest. But if you do like manga or anime, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to talk to somebody about it. I love it. I do a manga and anime club for our teens at the library, and it's always fun to see what they're watching, because I mean, like, for me, Inuyasha was like a big deal growing up, but now it's considered very old school, and like the stuff that they watch now, I'm just like, what is that? So it's just interesting to see how things change. And there is one TikToker that I follow. I'll put her information in the description box below. And if I can find a specific TikTok that she talks about this phenomenon, I'll link it as well. But basically, she talks about how like some of the newer anime is actually just reboots of old anime under different names, and I thought that was really interesting. And I am trying to find my Tombow brush pen. Let me see. Where, oh where? Do y'all see it? Am I going blind? Yes, obviously I am. Alright. My beloved Energel. My baby. I love this pen. So in the sidebar, like usual, go in with my habits. Oh, do I want to swatch this first, though? This is the Tombow 243. I got it in the pastel pack, so we'll see how it looks. Does not match that green. So that's obnoxious, but can't do anything about it now. Do habits and then highlights. And I used this last week, I think. This is Tombow 992. And I have like a couple of these because I'm just really drawn to this color for some reason, and I purchased it twice singular by itself, but then it also comes in the skin tone pack that Tombow has, so it just worked out that way. And I think I'm still going to work on using up some of these functional boxes back here. Let me see if I have any green ones. One green one left. Okay, well, let me pull from that other sticker book. Oops, sorry. I'm going to pull from this sticker book because I want to use the green boxes. Where are you? I need to be using this sticker book up anyways. Y'all are not new to me showing this, but I'm gonna get my little bunny rabbit out. I'm so sorry, the table's shaking. I should like be prepared, but I'm not. So let's see. I work at 8 every day this week. And for those who don't know, I do work, I'm going to say like I work 10-hour shifts, so Monday through Thursday, and it works for me. I like it because I have the Friday to myself, and I'm able to get stuff done around the house on Friday and still have like a weekend. So I've kind of been enjoying that new work schedule because this is something that I want to say like we tested it out before the new year started, or maybe after, one or the two, and we had like a trial. But yeah, we had a like a test run of this schedule, and it worked out for everybody. So we all just agreed to go with it. And do green stars. Right in the work. And then want to draw my lines. 19 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I work till 7. And then on this day, 1, 2, 3, 4:30 is when I leave. Do I have that right? Let's see. I always get so like about just doing a line. I don't know why. It's just like that. So come on, Tori. It's not rocket science. Alright. Okay. Now let me let that dry first. I'm gonna go to April. Let's see what I got. So the tournament. I need to write that in. I'm probably gonna regret doing that. Hopefully I didn't just smudge the lines by turning the pages. I'm gonna come in with my pilot friction, and I need to write down that on the 6th at 9 a.m. I have a school tour for the library. It's going to be 3rd grade. And then the 19th, let's see, where's that? So 19th is the, trying to like get this down. Okay. While I still have a program at this time, I'm still going to write this in because I want to check in with it. It's like an early childhood education conference. And I want to see what that's about. So I'm writing that in. And this is the, like I said, it's the pilot friction, and this tip right here allows you to erase with the act of heat. So if something changes, I can go back in and erase it. And you can see kind of the damage that it does to the Tomoe River paper if you continue to erase. But I've kind of stated it in previous videos that it doesn't matter to me because I have to be able to erase. So I'm going to put that in, but I have a couple of story times this week, so let me go back. So 4 p.m. this week, or this day, story time. Do I want to do, trying to use up like these mini icons. And usually what I do is I use the little heart icon, which I know is probably for health, but I like to use them for like the story times that make my heart happy. So that's why I use them in my spreads. I think it's this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And then 10 a.m. It's going to be the wee baby story time. And then we'll have a, what do I want to do? I'll do this. Do a star for, we'll do an ACT prep class. And the ACT, for anyone who may be unfamiliar, is just like the college, like, it's like a college entrance exam in the South where the North United States uses the SAT, the South uses the ACT. I don't know why. Nobody asked me why. I don't know why, and it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me, but all of that to say, our ACT test times are coming up for our high schoolers, so we're going to do an ACT prep class for our teens. And then I have another story time at branches, so we want to mark that in. We'll do this one for the tour. All right, and then that's gonna be button up to it, so I'll have to let that librarian know at the branch that I may be running a little late, but that'll be all right. And then down here, we have another one at a different branch. So it'll be at 4 p.m. So like right there, because I go just double, because I didn't write that exactly at 4. But, and then we're going to do, let's see, Wednesday looks pretty empty, but let me double check. Sometimes I have to work the desk all day. Not that Wednesday. Ooh, I don't know about that. I will have to come back and check that because I don't know if that's true or not. So stay tuned. But I'm going to go in on the sidebar. And in the usual, my hand lettering is never that great, but it gets the job done, I guess. I don't know. And then we'll do, so I do medicine, no spend, and grooming. Do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This format has been working for me the most because I just do like checks and dashes over what days I'd work or what days I did what I was supposed to and what days I didn't. So, and then always do a highlight reel if I can fit it in here, just to remind myself that there's something good in every day, even if I'm not able to see it. This helps me remember that if I'm having a bad day, there is still something worth recording. Okay, dude, I cannot remember his name. He's Sango's brother in the show. But, like, of course, when I'm trying to actually do a planner spread inspired by these characters, I can't remember. This little guy, he's I mean, he's comedic relief, I guess, but not my fave character. So we'll do some, let's see, I feel like this gives we're ready for the week vibes. Right? Like Kagome is ready. She's ready for the week. Or the battle, whatever you want to decide. But, I mean, talk about just the absolute I don't know, expectation of life. I thought I was going to grow up and fall down a well and never have to do schoolwork like Kagome. She was literally always having her grandfather um, make little like excuses about where she went because, she was still in school when she fell through the well. So her grandfather was always like making up these weird ailments to explain her absences, and it was so funny. Like, that's a running bit of the whole show because her grandfather is like, oh, she has this and then she has that, and every time she comes back into the world that she's in, just like the 20th century or the 21st, I don't know. They're like, oh, Kagome, are you okay? I heard you were sick. And she's like, what? And she's always having to kind of figure out what her grandfather had been lying about. Do we want to do some sesshomaru? I don't think we do. Not on this spread. I think we're going to leave it at the love triangle, maybe. Do we want to put her? That's cute. I like that. Let's do that. So basically, it's this weird little love triangle between these three. Kagome is the new, she's like the reincarnation of Kikyo. And Kikyo is like an ancestor, I think, of Kagome. Anyways, Kikyo is like the priestess of where Kikyo's family now keeps the shrine in modern day Japan. And so that's why it's kind of weird, because like Inuyasha out here vibing with a priestess back in the day, even though he's a demon, that wasn't going to be good. She's like out here trying to expel demons. Meanwhile, when Kagome drops through the well, he's out here catching feelings for Kagome. And it's that whole trope of like, my guy is probably like 1,000 years old and he's falling for this teenager. Weird. We're not going to talk about, I don't know, mid 90s anime. It's a different time, I guess. Well, somewhat, anyways. But I just always let her in. Weekend. Just because it feels fun to do. I think we'll do some stars. Maybe it's too green heavy, but I feel like the red kind of offsets it in a non-Christmassy way. Maybe it doesn't look that way on camera, I'm not sure, but I don't know. I just really wanted a Inuyasha type spread with my die cuts, and I felt like green was appropriate for the season, so I'm trying it. If I don't like it, I won't do it again, right? So I'll just use up all these stars, why not? Or try to anyways. That one kind of got chewed up. I think those are all the green stars. I don't like the placement of that though. I'll put it down here with Kagome if I can get it back up and straighten out the... Okay. Alright. Let me add in my, as usual, always have my trash can dude. Or sticker. Because I always gotta remember to put out my trash on Tuesday nights. And then Thursday is always our payday because my husband actually gets paid weekly and I get paid bi-monthly. But I just always want to kind of mark that in. And then what else do I do? I do let's see. Let's mark that. And then we do a book club here, as well as the reading buddies. So, I don't know. I don't think I'll add in like a emoji like I thought I would. I think I'll just use the stars again. Just to denote that, because I like to know that it's happening, but I don't always attend, so. And then this program is a program that I'm technically responsible for, but again, I'm not usually in the building for it, so I like to just note that it's going on, but I don't always like I don't check in on that unless they need me to. So like I just like to have it in my weekly view as something to remember in case something needs to happen with that. And I don't always attend this one because I'm usually back at home and I don't feel like going back out after. Sorry if you can hear my puppies. This one needs we'll do a day off sticker for that. And these are, some of these are from, this is from Luz Stellare Co., I think is how you pronounce that. Again, if anybody knows a different pronunciation. Luz Stellare Paper Co. And I really adore this sticker sheet. I love the kawaii aspect, and I also think this is a huge sheet for $3. Like, that is so many stickers for the price point, and that is what sold me the most. I think I need to go back to that shop. I found it on Etsy. I want to go back to that shop and give them a little bit more love. But I'll do like a yellow here because this is a day off for me, but I need to do some freelance work. So I'm going to put in a cute sticker from Shine Sticker Studio, so I can get it off the sticker sheet. And I'm gonna start at 9 maybe 10. We'll do claim assignments here. And then here we'll do finish. Work. Alrighty. And then I don't know what else there is. What am I missing? I think what I'm gonna do is Monday my Coffee Monsters Co. order is supposed to be coming in. So I'll use, which I found this out in the Facebook group that this is actually a sticker. I literally never paid attention to that. And I feel bad for the freebies that I've thrown away with not even knowing. Like, why would I not look harder? I don't know. I just felt really dumb. But it's perfect opportunity for All right. So I don't know that that's actually going to happen, but that's when my tracking says it will come. So if it doesn't, I'll just kind of maybe put a different sticker over it with what I do after work that day, kind of like I did here, because my work day did not end up looking like this. It was like this, but then I actually went home early because I'm trying more mental health Mondays, and I have paid personal leave, so I should. I feel like I need to use it a little bit more than I normally do. So, all right, but we're gonna go over to this week. Very simply going to lay down some stickers here, get some headings going, and I think I'm going to use these stickers because I've had them for a very long time and I've just never used them for anything. So I'm going to do that. Don't judge my mess. Just want to go in with the washi. Too long. Okay. Now, let's see. I feel like Sesshomaru is a Monday kind of guy. Now, Sesshomaru he has a cult following unto himself, for various reasons, but, like, if you know, you know. But Sesshomaru is Inuyasha's older half-brother. And this little guy is Sesshomaru's little henchman, so I'm going to put them on the same day. Or should I put them on Tuesday? I feel like Tuesday would be funny. Let's see, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll need another one, I guess. Only have one for each day. But what do I want to do? Okay, Monday. Obviously, I know it's Monday, but I don't know. Just feeling it. Where did my wash? Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know if anybody else does that, where like you're in the middle of doing stuff and you put something down and like you literally just used it and then you can't find it and it's right in front of your face. I feel like that happens to me so much. I don't know why. I'm all over the place, I guess, but that one's interesting. All right. I'll put this little guy down here. I don't know, my brain is like, that's a Tuesday vibe. His face, like you're like, oh my gosh, another week has started. What is going on? That feels relatable. We'll put this one up here in the boxes. I don't ever use these check boxes up here because I use my dailies. I use the dailies a lot as like a journal. Like I usually have some to-do lists over here, but I'm finding that my mental health has really benefited from just a simple daily journal entry. It's really changed my life, and I don't mean to sound dramatic, but it really has changed just the way I go about my day. It's made me calmer because I have an outlet where I can like dump thoughts that help me essentially help me to like maintain my anxiety. So it's been really nice. I'll go back in here. I never letter work the way I want to. Like I don't know what it is. It's like from the W to the O. it's just like my brain doesn't ever get it the way I imagine it would be. So, Wednesday. I feel like this is a Wednesday vibe for me. We are determined to get through the week. And this guy has a determined face too. So, I cannot for the life of me remember his name. And that's tragic because he's Songo's. Sorry, he's totally off screen. He's Songo's little brother, and Songo is one of the, I guess, group members of the show. Like, look at how shaky that O is. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Whatevs. I like Kagome for this day because that's the end of the week, and she's like, yeah. Or her face says that, anyways. I will have his name. I'll put it up on the screen when I go back and look, but I just don't want to get it wrong. So, and I think this quote is such a good pairing with his character. The quote is, "It's like a wholehearted effort. I think wholehearted is a good word. When your whole body and soul are in the song, it can move people. Otherwise, it won't reach people's hearts." By Keiichi Sokabe. That's a really good quote to put with his character. So that worked out very nicely. Alright, but gonna move on to Friday and Saturday. Alrighty. Gonna put Saturday next to her. Oh, and it's crooked. Awesome. Love that for me. Try that again. Maybe. Still kind of crooked, but we'll go with that one. I love that placement. That's so cute. And this is, I just put it over here because we'll be off for Easter. I think Easter is this day. I'm gonna have to go back and double check that. I'm pretty sure. Or is it Monday? Easter's always on a Sunday, Tori. Durr. Okay. So I'm gonna pull in one more die cut because I don't have I only had like 6. I want to do one for every day of the week. Let's see. Oh, and we're not going to even get into Sesshomaru and Rin. That's a weird duo. You're not necessarily weird, but like, it's iffy. I don't think it would have gone over well in today's media if that was a relationship that got depicted. I guess like back in the day, it was just different. I guess we're gonna have to do Shippo. Oh no. Should we do Kilala? I don't know, guys. What do I want to do? Ren's got some green in her belt. We'll do Ren. I want to save Shippo for a different, because he's got more blue than green in my opinion. So, and then do the Easter emoji. I think I could use the Easter emoji. I may not have it. I think that's a bunny. We'll use that one, even though that's probably not what it's for, because that's New Year's. Oh, well, this would be for the Lunar New Year, the Year of the Rabbit, right? Well, I hope I'm not disrespecting anybody by using it for Easter instead. I'm just going to put down a little bit washi here. Should I put Ren down there in the washi? Yeah, I feel like that works better. And the quote works so well for Ren too. Oh my goodness. So the quote for Sunday says, I like to be alone and it never bothered me in the past. But now I feel more energetic when someone is around. I've become that way without even realizing it. And that is Shuntaro Tanikawa, a poet. And that works so well for Rin's character too, because Rin is all alone at first and then she meets Sesshomaru. Oh my goodness, that's such a good pairing. I grab my weekday thingy. I think this one got torn. No, okay. I was like, I think the corner tore, but I didn't know if the day of the week did. So, still kind of crooked. We're still going with it. We'll put the Year of the Rabbit emoji there. Alright, I'll do one swatch here. And just do a to-do situation. They don't work. So I don't need to break it up. I think I did that on last Friday on accident because I was not paying attention. Oh, I need to change my contacts, but what day was that? This is why I don't use post-it notes a lot, because I end up taking them off and not remembering what day it was on. I think it was on Wednesday. We'll just put it on Wednesday and then be cool with it. Move my pencil board. And let's just go back in here and write in any appointments, which I am going to use some stickers for that just to utilize them. Because y'all know I'm trying to get through these sticker books. So we'll do appointment here for the, what is it, the story time at 4, I think is what it is. Yes. So alright, Tuesday is going to be that one, and then ACT prep. So I'll just do another one of those, but I'll do a yellow one, and then I'll just do like one for both of them. And if you hear jingling, it's because both of my dogs have suddenly run in here for some reason. Let's see. Then oh, my hand just cramped or something right there. I spent all day yesterday, so today's Sunday, and I spent all day yesterday power washing my house, literally from like 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. So my hands are despicable, and I mean, they're dried out, they're gross. It is what it is. So, and then right over here that I need to grab a wee baby book to read for the next day. And then need to prep the materials for the ACT prep class for Monday. It's Tuesday. We're gonna do trash. Let's see. Pull this one back up here. We'll do Wednesday. What is Wednesday? Wednesday's empty, but again, that's where I need to circle back on my schedule and see if I do work the desk or not, but I'll put change contacts over here. All right. And then Thursday, what is Thursday? Let's see what's going on for Thursday. Thursday is gonna be, okay, I'm gonna do an appointment sticker again. Yeah, there's a hair. It looks like a dog hair. Okay. So we've got the 9 a.m. library tour. Ten branch story time. And then another story time at a different branch. So that one's a busy day, but that's all right. Ah, sorry. Okay, and then personal for Thursday is I'll probably do some laundry. I also need to hopefully my brain doesn't revolt and just ignore my goals for this week. Okay, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. I'm gonna just do one last letter there, and then Saturday. I don't think Friday is. Let me check. Okay, so that's on Monday, so nothing on Friday, because that appointment was on Friday, and then I had to move it, so that's why I covered that one up. So nothing the monthly. Now for the weekly, do we have anything else? Trying real hard to make sure. Oh, I did not finish my. And that's okay. I honestly forget half the time to fill out the highlights for Saturday and Sunday because I feel like those days are highlights in themselves. So I don't, I'm okay with some space being lost there. And then I think I'm not going to do anything else down here because I want to save it just in case, because I felt kind of squished these past couple weeks. And I just want to make sure that if I, stay up late reading, I can mark that close to actually when I do that. Because I like to try to get as close to the time as possible, even though that's not always what I'm able to do. But yeah, so that is my weekly spread. I go back in and fill it back out. So like you'll see things change. I cancel stuff. But yeah, my weeks fill out. And I guess it would be memory keeping or whatever the method of planning is. Sorry, the dog just jumped off the bed. But this is so I can set up and see what my week consists of and where I need to be when. And then, oh, speaking of that, okay, I need to work on that. But so this is just so I can see, again, like where I need to be at what times during the week, and then I'll fill it back in with any interesting things that I want to remember from the week. And then the same for this, like I use these as really heavy journaling days, so, or I use the dailies as journal entries mostly. I do usually keep like a work to do and a personal to do, and then but yeah, this is kind of what the setup looks like. I'm really pleased with some of the character placements in the dailies, and I don't know, I felt like giving some love to my Inuyasha die cuts, so I did that, and I'm happy with how it looks. And I hope you'll consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up to help me grow my channel. But other than that, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!